Hello everybody, we are back, and with that last thing we got 182 science. Hooray. So, what shall we research? We're now working on this tier here. Landing, advanced flight control, space exploration, miniaturization. I think we'll do skipper. Where's the mainsail? Oh, of course. Goody, 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 goody. What kind of thrust do I get from that thing? 650, as opposed to... what do we get with that? 270. So I think this will be good here to research. It gives us me, yeah, more life support. Ooh, a very big solid fuel booster. Very big. And then a different variety of engines. So we'll research that. And heck, we'll purchase everything too. And then fuel systems. We'll need these tanks. Research and purchase for boat tons of money. Back up. And took some contracts. So what we're going to do is we're going to position a satellite. This satellite, exactly. Because in completion we get a boat ton of money. And it's got to be an equatorial orbit of Kerbin. So that's what we're going to do. And we can use the stuff that we already have. Cancel. What does a contract require? You're not it. You're not it. You're not it. It needs to have an antenna and can generate power. So where is that? The wee plane, manned flyby. Ah, here we go. Load. This will be new. We're building a new one. So we'll need that, and it needs a... I don't have any smaller fuel tanks? Ah, darn. Oh well. So I'll have that little tank. Structural, aerodynamics, utility. Now what was the thing for that? Suborbital trajectory over Kerbin. Okay. I'll leave that alone then. Service bay. Battery pack. A battery. We should throw a battery on here. Where's the command and control thing I'm looking for? Command and control. Small reaction wheel. That needs some fuel. And from there... Poodle! No. How long would that burn for? 6.9 seconds. But that'd be one hell of a thrust for that little tiny time. What about the skipper? 2.4! Even less delta V. Put this sucker on there. Holy cow, it's huge! Freaking thing is huge! 28 seconds. How much still? Much more efficient engine than the other one. Do I have any other engines? No, I don't. Of course not. I'm tempted just to use this and see if that will actually get it up there. It's not expensive, that's for sure. What it'll probably do is it'll just burn up as it's going up. How long will this thing burn for? Let's say I do this and limit the thrust down. It'll burn for nearly 2 minutes. I think I might test that, only because I can revert it back to launch anyway, or back to the vehicle bay. And you'll need solar panels. For that matter, I'm actually going to stick extra fuel tanks on this thing. Nah. Single stage to orbit. Science! I'll throw a thermometer on there. Throw the Kerbal engineering system on there. Throw that thing on there. And a battery. Not a battery, but the antenna. There. Little tiny compact satellite. Which will probably have its uses. And then we need a way to control this. So aerodynamics. Tail fin. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Winglets. 4 of them. Because this would be interesting. And now solar panels. Utilities, where are the solar panels? There they are. I've got kind of a sneaking suspicion that this sucker might actually blow itself up on its ascent. SSTO. I can't put question marks. Oh, shit. And just because it's different, there we go. Pulling Ken into space. Actually, this should do it. Well, this will be interesting. Save. Launch. In the great rules of everything we usually have, this will either work or it won't. Oh my god. SAS engaged. Launch. That was slow. Well, hopefully that means it won't get so fast that the thing burns up on launch. If it does, I'll just stick a thing on front. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Up we go. It's getting speed already. Yeah. Please tell me you get going faster. Please tell me you get going faster, and soon. This may not be quite as cool as I thought it would be. Oh, it's getting up there. Never mind. Well, we can get into space now with this. So that gets us up into space. Add maneuver. How much delta V is this actually going to require? Like, get up into orbit. 2,000. That's the problem. Well, face the way we need to face. I should have put a parachute on that. Whoopsie. Okay. Well, no, it won't require as much stuff anymore, because we're working with a much smaller ship. It didn't recalculate, though. Oh, nope, still says that. We don't actually have enough Delta V to do it, do we? Well, let's find out. Something tells me that no, we don't. Well, it was an experiment. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. There it goes. We're short. By a good deal. But then, that was an experiment anyway. So you come off. We're actually going to build something real now. Fuel tanks. Throw one of those on. With a swivel engine. Then underneath that, stacked a coupler with one of these. And what might truly be a little bit excessive. Okay, engines. We'll use these. Command and control. I'm going to stick that. Is that really that's? Oh, damn it! Is that small? I want to stick that on there so that the parachutes will actually work. See if we can actually recover this thing. Nah, it's not going to be recoverable. Screw it. Because I just realized it's going to be probably burning up. So what we'll do, utility, we'll throw some parachutes on it anyway. Odds are this sucker is not going to be recoverable. So I shouldn't be disappointed if it doesn't work. Or surprised. So that'll burn, then that triggers, and then this sucker triggers. 2 minutes. Okay. Sat launcher. Boof. Save. Launch. How much time is left on the timer? Ah, this will give me enough time to get into orbit. Realizing I forgot to put fins on. Oh well. SAS. This isn't much faster. And that isn't very good either. Revert to vehicle assembly. Whoops. Structural. 3, zoom in. 3. That'll solve that problem. Launch! SAS, full throttle, launch! There we go, that ain't so wobbly anymore. Up we go. This appears to be faster than the other rocket. Kind of start tipping it over slightly, just a little bit. Build some horizontal momentum up. Why is the delta V there? It's increasing! Alright. My overall delta V is increasing faster than it's decreasing. That's funny. It's a hell of an orbit they want me to get this satellite in. What's my apoapsis now? Only 20. We're certainly booking it, though. $35. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Start really tipping it over. These parachutes are probably going to tear right off that part there. Whee! How much delta V is this going to take, roughly? We'll do that. Get me out to there. I'll take 1,683. We have more than enough to do that maneuver. Way more than enough. I overbuilt this rocket. We'll start it at about 30 seconds. So I overshot this rocket, didn't I? So much fuel. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Which isn't a bad thing. It's actually quite good that this was overshot a little bit. Means that I can actually repurpose this satellite to do other stuff with later on. And boy, do they want it in a freaking bizarre orbit. We're in our orbit now. And there we go. Oh, almost perfect with that timing. Almost. There we go. That gets us just about where we need to be. You can now bugger off. We're basically there. Add maneuver. I want to bit off. Keep that in mind. A little bit more retrograde. A little bit more prograde. Not an exact fit. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, you want me to orbit this direction. Okay, good. What do you mean that's the descending node? Sometimes you end up orbiting in the opposite direction that they want you to, but I'm kind of confused as why that's the descending node when that's the altitude and the orbit is this way. I got confused during another game of mine that I was playing before I started this series, where I thought I was at it, but I ended up slightly off. Oh, no, I was at almost the exact orbit, but I was prograde. They wanted a retrograde orbit. Which was like, you've got to be kidding me. I just need a little bit. Oops. That way. That is too far. Right here, right there. That'll do it. That'll be close enough. You only pretty much have to be in a certain percentage range. 13-second burn to do this. How close do I have to be to this orbit? Not you, not you, not you. Launched. Within marginal deviation, but it doesn't say what marginal deviation is. That should be close enough, really. Warp to there. Better be. There's a lot of money riding on it. Shush. So, that is the end of this episode. Next episode will be part 2 of getting this thing to where it needs to be. See you next time as we get this satellite into orbit.